Okay, here we've got a Ben Kenobi on a French square card, 20 back, Le Guerre des Étoiles card. Meccano was the distributor in France, so it says Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi 1979 Meccano 20 back, and it's UK graded. The card gets 70. It's got a few creases, especially in the corner. The bubble gets 70%. It's got a crack at the bottom, and it looks like it's starting to come away on the card as well. You can see along there and there's patches of white where the bubble is coming away. The plastic piece that covers back behind the card, that's also, I mean behind the figure, is also halfway out, and that would have happened at the point of manufacturing. But these are really, this is the second most common Meccano figure, the Jawa being the most common, and then you've got the Ben Kenobi, and this comes up about, say, 6 times a year, maybe a bit more. Comes with, so it's a classic figure. It's got quite a wide stance, great figure though, classic, whitish hair, and this card just looks amazing. These French cards are really hard to find, apart from the Jawa and the Ben Kenobi. Even the Kenobi is quite hard to find. All the others are really near impossible to find, and they're really expensive. And then what's interesting about this, the card back, because you've got a card that actually shows the blue snaggletooth on the card back, and the 12-inch figures are described as Poupee, P-O-U-P-E-E, and it's just an interesting, it's such a unique card back to the really specific French market. Meccano is famous in the UK for making these metal mechanical toys, and in France they had the license to make the Star Wars figures. So really nice, 20 back, with the Death Star, the X-Wing, the TIE Fighter, Land Speeder, the Land of Jawas, Transporter Troops, and Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, and the Space Battle game, and all the different figures there. So if you ever come across these French figures, they're really hard to find, really rare. Stefan Falcourt has written a book, Trilogo, from Meccano to Trilogo, and he's got great features about these figures. But this one's quite an easy one to find. It's nicely graded, comes in a small square AFA type case, or UKG case. Looks amazing on the card. Okay, so it's got a bit of a crack at the bottom, that's why the bubble gets 70, and the card's creased, so that's why it gets 70, but the card stock tends to be thinner anyhow. Nice item, yep. Wish it was slightly better condition, because, you know, a bit worried about the bubble coming off the card back. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully I'll keep it flat and it will just, you know, just stay on. But this is something that's really old, 33 years old now, so has a nice bit of writing there, or numbering, blue, and the Meccano logo is really nice. French cards came in on the original 12 back style, then this 20 back square, Empire Strikes Back square, then they switched to Return of the Jedi logo cards without the Meccano logo on them, and they're really hard to find as well. So French stuff brings in a lot of money if it ever comes up. Really hard to find, very, very rare. So okay, easiest one to track down would be the Jawa. Really nice card. Even the Jawa looks good as well, but this looks really nice as well. One of the first 12 figures. You might be able to come across this. Okay, so Ben Kenobi on the Meccano 20 back card. Nice figure. There you can see it better. I've got a 12 back Ben Kenobi AFA 75 as well on YouTube, so you can check that out. The crack's just about there in the corner, and this wasn't too expensive, but it's about half the average price of one of these figures. So, and this one was graded, so I jumped at it. And there's the 12 back, and let's see if I can bring in the picture of the blue snaggletooth there on the actual card back. No blue snaggletooth was ever sold carded though, as far as anyone knows. You can just see it there, and it looks nice. Nice foreign card. The Meccano square card. So Meccano used these cards to save on money because the card's a lot smaller than your regular card. Looks really good though. Nice item. Okay, so that's your French Ben Kenobi-Meccano card, and if you find one, you might want to consider getting one. The Jawa is your best bet though, because that's the one that comes up. There's always a Jawa on eBay, so I think there's about 2 at least on eBay now, so if you go check that out. Okay, alright, cheers, bye, or what would they say in France, au revoir. Okay, cheers. Okay, another cool thing about these French cards is the names of the characters are different to the US releases. So C-3PO is called Z-6PO, R2 is called D-2R2, Chewbacca is called Chik-Taba, Darth Vader is called Dark Vadar, R5 is called D5R4, Power Droids the same, Walrus Man is called Walrus Mam, M-A-M, Han Solo is called Yan Solo, the Stormtrooper is called Soldat Imperial, the Death Star Squad Commander is called Commandant Etal Noir, the Snaggletooth, as the famous thing is the blue Snaggletooth there, Luke is called Luke Pilot, Princess Leia is just called Leia, Luke, again, the original Luke is just called Luke, the Sand Person is called Hom de Sabors, Jawa is normal, Death Star Droid's got the normal name, Greedo, Princess Leia Poopy, Luke Poopy, Z-6PO Poopy, Han and Chewbacca Poopy, or Yarn, sorry, Vader or Dark Vadar Poopy, and the Stormtrooper Poopy. And you can see that they've used the 3 3/4 inch Stormtrooper for the 12-inch picture there.